Okay, so Rouge the Bat analysis video. I've been wanting to do one of these kinds of videos for a while now. I decided to do Rouge first because I don't really see that many videos about her. And she's one of my favorite Sonic characters, so I decided to start with her. Now, you probably know who Rouge the Bat is by now, but I'm gonna go over a little description about her. She's a government spy, first debuting in Sonic Adventure 2. She was primarily a jewel thief, and that was more so evident in the Sonic X series. But then she got recruited by the government, and then she still works for the government to this day, but she's also on Team Dark with Shadow and Omega. She's a very selfish girl, well, she used to be more selfish, and basically doing whatever it takes to get her desire and get jewels. But nowadays, she mostly just works for the government. Now, that aside, just get into her basic abilities and stuff. That would be flying, digging, spying skills and stealth, stuff like that. Super speed, super strength, you know, the basics that basically any character has at this point. Every character in existence basically has super strength and speed. Somewhat super durability, although I don't know how much of it. We'll get into that in a little bit. And then she has martial arts skills, mostly like kickboxing. She usually kicks to attack her opponents. The weapons she uses are the pick nails, which she gets in Sonic Adventure 2 to dig. The iron boots, which helps her kick through steel crates or metal crates. The Mystic Melody, which is basically only useful in specific areas with those small, what are they called? They're only usable in specific areas with the statues, small statues. And then Treasure Scope she uses to locate hidden objects that she can't normally see. And then the only other weapon she really uses are bombs, like in Sonic 06, and the ring bombs in Sonic Heroes, and there's a now, moving on to her superpowers, I call them, or I guess super abilities, you know, abilities that she uses with special energy, I guess, or chaos energy. I don't really know how she uses them, but she has the tornado kick, which I guess wouldn't require actually specialized energy, because she can just spin around really fast, drilling. The hip drop, black wave, and charm ray, all abilities from Sonic Adventure 2. The hip drop and charm ray specifically are only in 2-player mode, so you know, I could see some people not thinking those are actual abilities of hers. But those two attacks, the hip drop and charm ray, the hip drop just causes an earthquake that makes the opponent fall. And Charm Ray freezes specifically the opponent only, not any other objects around them, but the opponent. It makes them stop for a few seconds, anywhere from 5. Must you? Every time I'm talking. Anyways, it goes from 5 seconds to 30 seconds at the most, depending on if she's using her special suit or if handicap is on. Black Wave. Hold up. I want to point out that Charm Ray is also an attack of hers in Sega Heroes, which is a mobile game, and it does like the same thing. It stuns the opponent for 2 turns, and then but it also does damage in that game. Just wanted to point that out real quick. As for Black Wave, it is in 2-player mode. It's unavoidable, and what else does it? And confuses the opponent, mixing up their directional movement. Like as you can see right there, there's perfect timing. Perfect timing, Rouge. Impeccable. Nice. As you can see, Knuckles is can't really do anything. But in 2-player mode, you can avoid it, and it doesn't stun the opponent. I mean, that would be kind of OP if it does. I don't know how you'd ever beat the boss. I don't know how you'd ever beat the boss battle. Outside of Sonic Adventure 2, she has the Thunder Kick from Sonic Heroes, which she uses to kick Omega and Shadow around at the opponents, the robots, the enemies. And Sonic Battle, the Game Boy game, she has the Bat Bomb, which I guess could be an equipment she has, but it seems to be made from her, like, using some kind of special energy. The way she does it, she blows a kiss and it is created. She doesn't, like, throw it or anything. And she also has a pink ball of energy that she can shoot. I don't know what it's called. I don't want to bother looking up because I'm too lazy. But yeah, she has a pink ball of energy she can shoot at the opponent. And then the last special ability I have listed for her is a Jewel Storm, which is an ability from Sonic Chronicles that throws a whole bunch of jewels at the opponent. Again, could be one of her equipment, but I like to think it's some kind of energy created to make like false looking Chaos Emerald type jewels. I mean, she throws out a lot of jewels doing it. I mean, it could be like she has an unlimited supply of jewels, but I feel like that'd make less sense than the bombs. So, trying to think what else I should talk about now. Let's see. Alright, so going back to her strength, speed, and durability. I listed some basic ones, but I'm gonna try to determine the strongest and fastest she can possibly move, as well as the most durability, most force she can withstand. The first thing is the strength. Like I said before, she regularly lifted up Omega, and she also lifted up the Master Emerald at one point, which is probably around the same weight as Omega, I guess. I calculated it. Didn't get too high, but I always underestimate my calculations, and I probably got the dimensions wrong of the last time, but I assumed it was about the height of Knuckles and about the width technically, and yeah, I just underestimated the heck out of it. So it's probably a lot more than 1 to 2 tons, but that's what I got. I also wanted to point out that she can kick with the kind of like, she can slice through objects with her kicks. As you can see here, the door is perfectly cut with from her kicking. This is from episode 11 of Sonic X, and as you can see, the door is pretty thick, and she just cut through it with her foot. I think that's pretty impressive. Trying to think of the strongest thing I could calculate for her. This is about it. In the Sonic X on episode 57, she got extremely mad and shook Eggman's ship. It's kind of hard to determine if this is like an actual feat you can give to her, but I mean, because it seems like one of those joke moments. You know how characters scream at the top of their lungs and they zoom out to the world as if they can be heard from around the world? That's one of these moments, it seems like. But at the same time, she does fight with Knuckles on a regular... Not on a regular basis. She has fought with Knuckles a couple times, and seems to be on par with him. At least on a basic scale. She's clearly not as strong as him, but Knuckles can easily knock over giant robots and mechs. So I feel that Rouge shaking this spaceship is probably reasonable to be her maximum amount. I actually have no idea how much this weighs. Probably 50 to 100 tons? I don't know how much spaceships weigh. But that's about the highest I could get for her in terms of strength. In terms of durability, which I was kind of iffy about if I could count her having super durability, because the basics she survives are nothing too special. Oh my gosh. The basics she survives... Why do I keep doing it? The basic durability she survives is not too much. Like I said, just a normal basic bomb explosion. But she also, if I can get the pause on the right thing, she also is able to survive this big iron plate. I guess you could call it a plate. Oh, weight, big iron weight, I guess you just call it. Yeah, she's able to survive that big iron weight right there. And I calculated, if you get the dimensions right. Again, I underestimate them, but I calculated it to be 11 tons. I got the sides, what did I get? 3 foot by 12 foot by 3 foot again. And that's the length I got. That's not the right height. I know for a fact because it's taller than Rouge and Knuckles, and they're taller than 3 feet, and I only calculated for 3 feet. So it's definitely a lot more than 11 tons, but that's what I'm giving to her. I know when it comes to analyzing video games, it's specifically for Sonic, it's hard to determine what counts as them surviving it, since with one ring you can survive you can survive any of the attacks thrown at you. You can survive bullets, any bombs, any meteors crashing onto you. Which I guess could also be one of Rouge's feats, but she never goes into... I don't think there's any meteors in Meteor Herd in 2-player mode. But yeah, 11 tons, I feel like that's kind of her maximum. But like I said, durability isn't really her thing. And strength isn't too much her thing either, but she does have good speed. Besides keeping up with Shadow, she is able to zoom past people. And I got this specific moment here on Sonic X, episode... I can't remember. I think it's episode 23. Where she swoops past Chris's parents to take the Chaos Emerald, and they're not really aware of it at very first because she's kind of a blur. So I found that to be a pretty fast moment for her. And then the other one was when she escaped this explosion, although she did get a head start in episode 13. No, this is episode 11. What am I saying? In episode 11, she's able to escape this explosion. And I'm pretty sure explosions expand at a velocity of faster than the speed of sound, which makes sense since she's able to run with Shadow. It's kind of like a confirmation of the possibility that Shadow runs like at this around the speed of sound in Sonic Heroes, or could be doing that and she'd still be able to keep up with him. Aside from her moving speed, there's also her reaction speed, and that is arguably faster than how fast she can fly. She's able to dodge missiles. She's able to dodge missiles and bullets fairly easily. Like I said before, the characters in Sonic barely ever get hit, so they can definitely move faster than bullets and missiles. The fastest thing she avoids is in this game, Sonic Adventure 2, Knuckles, I actually did not say that. What am I saying? I'm getting my videos mixed up. Knuckles is able to use Thunder Arrow in the battle, and she's able to avoid that. Even in 2-player mode, she's technically able to avoid it if she digs before it hits. But in 2-player, why am I saying 2-player? It's in the story mode, when he actually uses it, she's able to dodge it without digging. So that's clarification. She can dodge lightning if Knuckles' Thunder Arrow is actually real lightning. The limit of her evasion skills would probably be light speed, because in this game, I got a lot of this stuff from this game. It seems to be where she gets all of her traits from. In Sonic Adventure 2, in Egg Quarters, the egg robot, I think that's not what it's called. The Egg Beetle. The Egg Beetle attacks Rouge with lasers, and the lasers that when the lasers are shot at her, they're unavoidable, so I assume that she's not able to dodge lasers, at least not from that distance, because they're directly about 2 meters in front of her, like 6 feet. So that's the limit of her evasion skills. She can't dodge light at that close. 2 times, same video, come out! So yeah, that's about it for Rouge. Thank you for joining me. If you got anything else to say about Rouge, something that I might have missed, please let me know. I would like to learn more about Rouge. And that's all. Thank you.